Hi guys, so today I'm super excited to try out the new Spellbinders Large Die of the Month for October of 2021. It is the Dear Santa set. I showed a little bit of it when I did the unboxing and review and tutorials of the new card kit, which is gorgeous, so pretty. But today we're going to try this out. So Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links in the description box would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. Again, if you're new to the clubs or if you're going to sign up this month, there's some different, FAQs that you might want to check out in the club portal. I'll have the links for all that stuff in the description box, like I mentioned. If you're already subscribed, they'll, I believe, bill you around the 5th of the month and then ship out afterwards. If you're going to be new, you can sign up all month long up until I think like the very last week of the month. There's a blackout week there. And so then they would ship, after charging that first time. And then the next time around, if you're still enrolled, again, 5th of the month, you can have those 5 days to choose if you want to, they don't do skip anymore. You would cancel or add a new club or however you want to manage it, but you can do that before the 5th. And then you have time to see it, and do all those kind of arrangements if you like. And then you get 10% off the site once you're a club member. So I was looking at this, and I think in the unboxing I mentioned this is maybe a mantle, but then I was like, that doesn't seem right. But I said it and then moved on, But yeah, no, it's the actual base of the fireplace, of course, which is even better because we already have a mantle built in. So I was like, maybe not. But we have the words give thanks, Noel, Merry Christmas, a gift for you, Dear Santa, warm wishes that all can pop in there. You have a little sentiment. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to, because this part doesn't cut out unless you use one of these guys and the little words cut out. So that's the main fireplace. It has accent pieces for these bottom pieces here. Of course, we just talked about the base. I believe this has to do with this also if you wanted to do a little decoration, because I don't know where else this one would go, this little thin guy. It looks about the same size, yeah, so there's one for there and one for there, if you wanted to use those. As far as the mantle, there's also little pieces that you can cut like a wreath. You can make it in circular shape. You can make it a garland. Oh, I love that. Little flowers. It cuts several at a time. Little berries. It cuts several at a time, so you can just run it through. The candlesticks and the candles, I think that is the cutest thing you can put on top here. We have the stocking. And the stocking has this accent piece over here on what would be white, because it's like Santa pieces, which we'll talk about in just a minute. The little fireplace also has logs and however you want to use them, with texture or just however, with the little fire, and you can just make a fireplace scene, which would be really sweet. And then it also has that little piece that goes in front to make it look real fancy. Or you can put Santa in there. Like I said, I don't know that you want Santa's legs dangling and the fire. I doubt it, but there you go. But the little legs dance. So that's the point of that. So that's going to be on top of there. And then we have our little accent pieces in white, to dress them up. And then the little black boots, and these have texture on them, so it's really cute. Pop them right on there. And then you have this guy, and so when you shake the card, he moves. Super cute. Super cute. I've made these before. They're very easy to use. And then these little pieces here, I thought were kind of curious, but now that I look at it, they're the same shape as this here. So basically, if you're going to cut this out, you see all this intricate detail, you can pop another piece behind it of paper, if you want to. And that also comes from these pieces. So this piece here would be on either side. And these pieces that look like skis actually decorate right in here too. So lots to dress up or dress down, however it is that you like to do it. I did print out what I get. So I get samples, and that's why they're not in a carrier, and they're just like the way you look. They're just like what you're seeing here. So on your carrier, on the back of it, it will have this exact same thing in color and pretty, and a little bit smaller because, well, actually it might be the same size because this is a lot to put on one carrier. A die carrier sheet. So, just looking at it, it says die cut Santa and fireplace and assemble. Of course, it's a quick snippet, little picture there, and yours is going to be in full color, so it's easier to see what's going on. They want you to emboss the background to make it look even more awesome, and then, put it together. So we'll talk about the decoration part in just a minute. For now, we're going to focus on just the base pieces, right? So I have some pieces of paper here ready to go. And I'll just tell you what what I'm gonna cut. I like how they have it in the example. It's a white fireplace with like cream accents, and I really like the way that looks. So I'm gonna use this white paper, cut out the whole fireplace. I need the white accents for Santa. These things I'm gonna cut out on red paper, so I'll go grab my red paper. It's gonna be very similar to the example. That way when you get it home, you have a good idea of what I'm doing here. This whole piece here, I'm also going to cut out from the red. And let's do Merry Christmas. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. And when you do it like this, of course we're gonna place it on our paper. I'm going to tape it so it doesn't move. Both of these dies don't move. So tape that down. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that needs to be read. No Santa, nope. Okay. From this beige piece I have, I'll cut the accent pieces for behind the fireplace. So I need this in beige. These pieces, and I need to cut this one twice, so for that side piece. And then this piece, oh. Okay, so I'm just kind of, obviously we're working with this right now. Let me put these to the side. I'm probably not going to do this part because I'm going to put a garland maybe or something like that. Or the stockings and stuff, so I don't really want that extra bit. But we have those pieces. This guy is also going to be cut out from the white. It's the base of the fireplace. Let me see what else we need. Okay, I'm going to do the black boots on this black paper. And for now, for the very base, I'm also going to cut this little guy. And I just have this little scrap of silver paper I'm going to cut this guy from. And I hope you can see it has like the embossing. So pretty, that all that detail they just add. So I'll cut that out of there. And I just want to make sure that's it. As far as the cream, we have those, this one twice, the fireplace. Yeah, and that'll be our base items that we need. The other thing is behind Dear Santa, or whatever word is I use, Merry Christmas, what do you want in there? And so you can cut a strip of paper and just line it in the back, or what you can do is just run this top piece again through another color. So I think I'm going to run that through, and I think I'm going to run it through black. So the Merry Christmas is in black. And I'll be right back. Okay guys, so for now I'm not going to use these. We're just going to start putting some stuff together. Of course, when you go to put the words in here, make sure the lettering is facing the right way, because if you have it turned upside down, it'll be upside down. So we have that one. Actually, well, let's just go ahead and glue that together. And if you want to paper piece letters back in, of course you can definitely do that. And I'm just going to put some glue down here. And just wherever it can kind of go in. I'm not being too particular about it. And there it is. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor's doggy barking. So that's how I'm doing that one, so that Merry Christmas shows up in the background. And then we have these guys, and we have these pieces here. So I'm just going to turn this over for now. And just kind of, I'm going to put the glue here and piece that on there. And it's just like if you were gluing in the other way, right? So if you want to put some glue on behind these little areas, you can definitely do that. But I'm just doing it like this, and as you can see, that beige shows through. So I'll do the same thing with these guys. Just put some glue on the edges, around the edges, and put in all these pieces that go in the back. Okay, just finish that. It's still a little bit wet there. Look at that, so pretty. And then these guys, I'm just going to put glue on that area as opposed to on the pieces, and bring these guys in. And there's little score marks, like guidelines there for you. It would be so pretty for like a wood color, or like black accents. Lots of fun ways to dress that up. Okay, so there's my fireplace looking amazing. Put that there. Let's get our little boots on. And oh, just one there. And one here. Oopsie. Drop them. I went to make sure that those are stuck down really well. And then we have some little white cuffs. And just put that down. It looks like they just pop right in this area. So cute. I was gonna say, I like to put a little extra weight, like if you did 2 pairs of boots, you know, one on top of the other, for the little legs to swing. But this, the boots plus the extra little fluff, gives more weight down in that area. And then we have our little belly, and then we just need our band here. Cute if you want to dip this in some little like fake snow and stuff like that. Do a little stickles, little something. That's gonna go on top of that. How cute! Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh, it's already shaping up. And then we have our little bit, if we want to use that or not. On this, I'm going to probably add these guys on once we have our card base ready. And so I think that's the next thing we'll do, and then after that we'll just kind of decorate things, right? We want to put different decorations here and there. So let me grab what I'm going to make for the card base. And so it's something like this for now, and then these pieces will be a little bit dimensional in there. We have our little guy underneath, and possibly this here. Oh my gosh. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so before we get to these pieces here, I just have a card base from one of the Spellbinders card kits. I have plenty of those. And I'm just going through the Christmas Traditions paper pad because I thought this would work really well. I always just tuck whatever leftover pieces I have from when I cut things before. How cute is that? I think I'm trending towards this one. Yeah, let's go for it. Okay, and I'm going to make this cover the whole front of the card. I know Spellbinders are fans of doing that, and I'm going to try it out today. So 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and completely 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yeah, and I'm going to glue that right down, and then we'll build up our fireplace scene here. The whole card front is completely covered. And part of that also has to do with that this little guy, I think, yeah, it goes completely across. So, you know, if you want to leave a little edge, that's up to you, but I just like the way it looks better, just completely covered. And then we'll have this guy here. I just want to see what we're doing. Those little things in there, maybe some stuff up here. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this down completely. Now, you know, whatever it is that you want to do for dimension, however it is that you want to do it, sounds good. This is what I'm choosing to do. Stick that one down completely. We are not going to stick down Santa, or this completely, because Santa needs to fit behind that. Now, if you're just making a scene, then yeah, you can definitely put that, or maybe put some dimension, then put the little pieces, you know, build up your little fireplace scene. It'd be really cute. But for now, I put that down first, and then it's a little bit different from what they're showing. They're saying place foam square 3/4 inches, 3 1/4 inch from top, and then you go from there. So you can do that if you like, and you can use the foam square. I do have some circular dots, and I think I'll be right back. Okay, so if we follow what they're saying to go ahead and put 3 1/4 inches from top. So I know this is 3 1/4 inches would be right here. I'm just putting a little, just holding that because I want to see what that looks like compared to this. Yeah, that's about right. So I'm going to put it right there, and I'm just going to keep my little marker there. Again, you know, we can move this a little bit or whatever, so I'm going to put it like, let's say there. Try to see if that's about center. That doesn't really matter. And then all these things are going to be built up over the top. So we have our little legs. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going to cut this down a little bit. Just because this guy's a little bit too big. So what I'm going to do is just trim it down with some scissors. And then I'll place it back down again, okay? So I will be right back. Okay, so I just literally trimmed off the edge. They're showing you can use a square one as long as it's smaller. It just needs to hinge on something, so even if it's square, it's okay. It doesn't have to be a round piece, because I know a lot more people probably have square foam adhesive than circular. So if I put them on here now, that's pretty good, right? So you can just test it out. And then we're going to add this little guy. And all I'm doing with this one is literally just putting this on top. I'm not going to add any more adhesive than that, so it's just those two pieces. I just push it down really hard just to make sure it's holding. So cute. Okay, so we have our little legs, and then it says to adhere fireplace, and of course, like I said, this is also going to have its own dimensionals on the back. So I'm just going to line this up with dimensional, and basically here on the edges and at the very top here. Okay, and I'll be right back. Might look a little messy. You guys know I use the whole thing. Whatever I use have dimensionals, I'll use all the bits all around everything. And let's bring this guy back here, and I will place this right on here. Again, let's give me some dimensionality. And you can readjust these kind of things if you want, but for now I'll put that there. Okay, so I kind of pulled it down just a little bit here just to leave a little bit more of the red, but then again you can just make sure that sticks down. And let's see, I'm gonna take a pause until this gardener leaves. But there you go. How cute his little legs. Aww. Okay, I'll be right back, and basically that's the basis of the whole thing. I'm going to also adhere this with dimensionals. So I'm going to pop dimensionals on the back of this. I'm going to pop it up. And since there's already so much dimension, if I do another set of dimension with this, I don't know if I want to. So I'm just going to glue these down. And it's just a little accent piece. It looks nice to finish off your creation here. But if you wanted to put some dimensional adhesive on that, you can definitely do that. It looks really nice. So I'll glue that one down. I'm going to glue this other one down. And I'll put some dimensionals on the back of this and place that down too. You guys, I mean, come on. You know what's funny? When I'm looking at this myself, I can make his little legs, but I want to show it to you guys so it's that friction that keeps it. But look how cute. I mean, oh my goodness. Okay, so let's do a little decoration up here, and we're good to go. Okay, so I just brought up some papers. You know, these are like pearlescent papers. They all kind of coordinate. So what I'm going to do is cut 3 of the stocking, 1 pink, 1 green, and 1 blue. I'm going to run this through 2 more times because we already have 1 stocking cuff from the first time I ran this through white paper. So I'm just going to run this little area through twice and get 2 more cuffs. I think what I'm going to do is some candles here in the center, and then like a garland here. So I'm going to take this guy and cut it through probably a couple different colors of green. I like to do that. Sometimes I'll keep it all one color, but like a darker color like this and maybe like a lighter color, and just several times so I have, you know, a few of these guys. I think what I'll do is just little berries, just for a little added detail. So we'll run this one through with some red paper. I think I still have some little scrap right here. And then our candles. So what I want to do is 1 tall one and 2 short ones. So I'll run this through some black paper. And I probably still have a scrap of black paper here. So that's the candle stick itself. And then the candle here. Now what I want you to notice is that there's the 2 candles that have the flame and then the one that's in the center. So the 2 with the flame is what you would probably cut with the flame color. So I'm just going to use gold paper because I think it's pretty. And I need 3 of these. So I'll just run them through. And then these 2 middle ones, I'll run through a color that I would want my candlesticks to be. And I think for this one, maybe I'll just leave them white. Very classic. So I'll run this through gold twice because I need 3 candles. We'll have 4, and I'll run it again through white paper twice. And you know what I'll do? I'll run it through shimmery white paper. That way it gives it a little something, like this paper here. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys. So there we go. I haven't cut the little red berries yet because I will do those at the end or whenever I'm ready for them, so we don't misplace those. And so what I'm gonna do with my little stockings is just add their little white cuffs. Super quick. Easy. Thank goodness that gardener left. I know whenever I mention that, you guys tell me, oh, I don't hear it, but like, I don't want to chance it. Let's see here. So cute. So we'll put those guys to the side for now. And then our candles. Again, I don't need the white based ones unless you want to use them later on something else. I'm looking for the ones that are gold, like that. Put a little glue. Put our little accent piece on that. And then we're going to have them here. And I believe, I don't know if I'm going to put it together or just sitting on top. You know, so we'll do that once we place them. So I'll match up my other 2 candles like that, and I'll bring these guys to this side. I'm going to bring this over because I want to kind of plan this out. And you know, we can go up and down, or just, oh, maybe just this way. you want it zigzag? Do you want it to just all be like one? That's really sweet. I'm trying to think about where exactly I want to place this. A little bit higher up probably. And then some of the light green ones on the back. So let's put that there. And let's see about our little stockings that are hung with care. Oh my gosh, you guys. Alright, so I'm just going to glue these guys down. There. And you can, I'm putting them all basically the same level, it looks like. But, you know, if you want to put some lower, higher, play with that a little bit. You guys, with a card with so much detail, honestly, I don't feel like this took very long. And then again, whatever you want to do with dressing it up, I'm just doing this because it's a little more simple, I think, which is always what I like to show on my channel, basically. But let's put that like there. Maybe bring this guy down a little bit. So I'm going to bring him down just a little bit now that I see exactly where. And then these little guys have... Oh, you know what I was going to do? I was going to accent it with these light green ones, wasn't I? I was... Huh. Okay, something like that. That's fine. I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with this, so... Put another light green one in the background. This. So I have the dark green ones on the top. Yep. And then this guy. And I'll put him right here at the end-ish. Cute. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for just a second. But they have little berries, is what I was gonna say, then I distracted myself. These little dots here. So we'll pop in some berries there. Actually, we'll let that sit up for now. And then we have our candles. And like I said, I was gonna put one tall one in the center, and then two either on either side. And I think I'm just gonna glue them down. Now, if you want to put your little candle in the back of that, that is up to you. What I'm gonna do is just place this there. Put a little glue on here, it'll be easier. And bring over one of my little candles. So cute. You know what, maybe I will place it behind a little bit. That is so adorable. Okay, so there's one. You can see that. And then I'll do the same thing with the other two, just like I did. Put a little glue. Put it down, bring the other little candle, insert in the back. If you want to just glue the other little candle down, or the candle itself, should I say, first, and then glue it down, that's up to you. It just seemed easier to me the other way because I don't have to wait for this to set up before I try to put them down. So, and I'll glue them on either side. Okay, and then again, I like to keep these little dots kind of where they are until I need them. So I'll just add a little bit here, and I can see I put one candle a little bit higher because I was showing it to the camera and I wasn't looking at it myself. So let's pop these little guys on here. And that's all I'll do. I'll just finish off my card by adding these little berries. I'll have some pictures for you guys. Thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for a review. And I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I mean, every little bit that you add to it just does so much. Look at that. How cute. And then, of course, we have our little legs in there. Adorable. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll have images for you. I'll have the links in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.